So I will get on with it and talk a little bit about these teams before we get started with the match. So like I said, we've got Quantum and Shatter Gaming, and the interesting thing about these two teams is that not only do they compete in US East 2v2s, but they also compete in the same division in US East 3v3s. I happen to be part of that division, so that's how I know that. And I believe, both these teams doing very good in the 3 circuit, and we should be in for a fascinating match tonight between these two teams here in the 2 circuit. Perfect, Raven. Thank you for that. So I'll go through this real quick because it's just about game time. But for Quantum, we've got Parking and Sozo Creed, both of them tier 2 players, and Parking with a number of MVP medals in their trophy cabinet. Very impressive. 3.46 goals per game, 4.38 saves per game, 2 assists per game for this team that has started off 3-0, 45 goals scored across 3 series so far. They started off with a 3-1 win over Miyagi-Do Gang, who also competes in the same division as the rest of us in 3s. And then we've got Team Tubby that they beat 3-1 and back in week 2, and then they had a bye match that they are going to be playing right now. This is the bye match actually, but their week 4 matchup they beat Bolt Strikes Back 3-2. Now let's talk about Shatter Gaming as well, because they have some insane stats on the goal scoring side. 6.27 goals per game between the 2 players. Dellis not playing it all this circuit, leaving it to Ascend and Miggy to get the work done. And have they done that? They beat Wolf Knights 3-1. They beat Shoom Dubers 3-1, and then they beat Just Calculated 3-0. So both of these players contributing over 3 goals per game. A hat trick or better is the average for these teams. Very, very impressive goal scoring. I'm not sure if we'll see Dallas make an appearance this match, but certainly keep an eye out for them potentially coming into sub or to start for Shatter Gaming. That goals per game stat is very, very impressive. I don't think I've seen any team have a higher goals per game than 6.27. Certainly not after 3 games. I mean, you might see that, after the first game, maybe if it's a complete blowout, or maybe even after 2. But after 3 games, it's a very difficult scoring rate to maintain, and fair play to them for doing that. That's 65 goals? 69. Nice. 69 goals across for 11 games. But quickly got both of these teams in the lobby, and we're about to get started once I can get over here to transition. So here we have it. We've got Quantum and Shatter Gaming in a 2v2 matchup between 2 undefeated teams. So one of these teams has to walk away with their undefeated record intact. The other one going to walk away with it in tatters. And 7th Angelo going to get us started with the scoring. A little touchdown field from Nigathy. And it's picked up by Angelo. Dribbles it all the way through. And they get us started 1-0. I will make sure that I change those lights as well, because those are also wrong. My apologies. Angelo almost finds Nigathy there with a pass in the corner. It's going to be picked up by Creed now, and Angelo there to 50 it into the opposite corner, forces Parking now to do something with it, but they can't do it fast enough. Angelo comes in with a demo. Nigathy has an opportunity to shoot, but opts for something a little bit too fancy. Quite can't Can't quite get a strong attempt off. Angelo trying to make a dribble play happen. Gets a touch infield to Mathy, but it's blocked by Creed at sent out to midfield. Parking might be they are the first to get there. Mathy gets a demo, so no real threat from that chance from Quantum. Angelo to midfield, but it's met by Parking and pinched over into the corner. Parking going to steal the corner boost, trailing Megathy, trying to get a demo. And they do find a demo on Angelo, and they're going to get an easy carry into the side of the net with the goal open. A great play from Parking to go for the demo first, giving them a wide open net to shoot on. Megathy couldn't quite get back in time after demoing Parking's teammate. But oh, Megathy, that is very close. It is going to go just wide, but it was a very close attempt from Megathy just to spray one downfield. Angelo going to get demoed there by Parking. Megathy going to just continue the play, try to make something happen. It's still there in the blue corner. Megathy picking it up towards midfield. They're going to go for the boost steal. Get a 50 on Parking as well. Still lurking in the backfield. Just trying to cause as many problems for Quantum as they can. Creed and Parking having a bit of difficulty getting out of their net, but the bumps on Megathy going to certainly help out with that. But now Creed 2v1. Angelo tries to get it over, and they just barely cannot. Angelo and Megathy tracking back into their own corner. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Parking! What a great pinch! A pixel-perfect pinch from Parking straight down the middle of the orange net. And just after halftime, Quantum have put themselves up 2-1. Creed booting that one downfield. It's met on the back wall. And Parking there to make something happen again. Gets it in field, but it's a little bit too close to the net, so Parking's not going to be able to get a shot of Angelo trying to take it downfield, but their initial attempt is wide. They do recover it though, pass in field, and a bump on Creed. Gives Megathy a glimmer of hope at getting something through, but the rotation's very good from Quantum right now. Actually, rotations both from rotations from both teams very good right now, despite the number of demos and bumps and overall physical play that we've seen coming out from these teams. Parking dives in there, and Megathy is able to get a pass from Creed with a great save for their savior medal. Oh, but that bump from Shatter Gaming is going to open up an opportunity for them. Megathy getting a free shot in it, as that was Parking who got sent downfield by Angelo. Creed, I believe, rocking a CRL decal. I think that was the Eastern Conference that we saw. I'm pretty sure I've talked about... Ah, yes, that is right. I remember. That's right. I do remember. We casted this team a couple weeks ago, and I remember complimenting them about their CRL decals. I believe they had the Northern Conference one as well. I think that's the one that Parking is using right now. So glad to see that these players have not changed too much since the last time we saw them. And we should be in for a good treat of a match from this Quantum team. And it sure looks like it from the looks of things so far. Lots of physical play, plenty of opportunities for these teams. Pretty back and forth action. No team completely dominating the affairs yet. But remember that Tier 2 is Grand Champion 1 and Champ 3 in whichever Rocket League game mode we are talking about. For most circuits it is 3s, 2s, and 1s. That is the case. I'm not sure how it works for hoops or any other fun modes that we've had in the past. But Looks like we're going to have overtime in game number 1, unless Nathan can get this redirect. Parking going to intercept it, and we do have overtime in game number 1 between these two Division 2 teams. Creed going to go for the back pass to Parking. It's 50'd out by Angelo. Biggie is going to be there first, tapping it towards the corner. Oh, the follow-up. It's popped up. Tries to follow it, but Parking gets their saving medal as well for that block. Creed's sending it now downfield. Matthew was already back and does get that touch, but it's not too great. And Parking gonna get the winner for Quantum in game number 1. Well worked from Creed to force Megathy into an awkward situation. Didn't dive after that ball, forced Megathy to send it away, which meant pushing it towards the middle, where Parking was waiting. And Quantum, through a Parking hat trick, has earned a win in game number 1. Midwest, you're betting $100 on Quantum. Raven betting some fruit snacks. You don't seem too confident with that bet. Make it gummy worms and a juice box, and you got a deal. More people die from worms than bears. Half and half. You got yourself a deal. Fair enough. Some expert financiers, if I ever saw any. And Chaos, if you're still there, thank you for the follow. I didn't even realize the that you had followed until just now. So thank you again for that. We might be missing. Are we missing? Oh no, we're not missing anybody. Okay. So here we have it, game number 2 between Quantum and Shatter Gaming. Noha 2 Dolphins has 100 V-Bucks on Quantum. So we've got 100 V-Bucks. We've got, I think, some gummy bears, some gummy worms on the line. We've also got potentially 100 real dollars. I'm not quite sure what that's about, or whether that's still happening. And perhaps a juice box still on the line. So quite a lot at stakes here. Not even mentioning the fact that both of these teams have undefeated records. But Parking going to get Quantum started with the scoring again. Parking, the player with the overtime goal in game 1, now with the first strike in game number 2, with 31 seconds off the clock. STR Raven 24, thank you for the follow. I hope you're gonna enjoy the rest of the commentary that we have tonight, and that you see some good stuff from your team. Creed, slower play, gonna look for the dribble. Oh, that is some great vision from Creed to avoid that demo and still try to pick out a pass in the midfield. It doesn't quite work out how they wanted to, but they are going to get a boom downfield here after Megathy got sat on by their teammate. Oh, Parking gonna get a quick turn there. Angelo not able to recover quick enough. It's a great beat from Creed, and Parking with a quick turn before the defense could recover. They're now up 2-0 within the first minute and a half. And Quantum seem to be gaining some momentum here in this series. But we did see some good stuff from Shatter Gaming. Let's just let's hope that they can get it together and perhaps stop the Quantum offense for a little bit and pull a couple goals back. Angelo gets that touch. Can they get a follow? If they do, but Parking now going to get a second one, or going to get a second touch on that play. Creed, it was a great 50 from Angelo. Angelo up very quick. but just not able to get contact. Megafi, I don't think they quite knew what to do there, considering Angelo got up so quickly. But now it's 3-0 from Quantum. They're looking to put themselves in a very comfortable position in this game and in the series. Because remember, these are best of 5s up until the semifinals of playoffs, where they become best of 7s. So a win here for Quantum will put them on match point. But we did see some good stuff from Shatter Gaming in Game 1. Let's see if they can make that happen again in Game 2. Perhaps pull off a comeback here. Partying with a strong 50 past Angelo. Maybe going to take it off their back wall. Looks to get a follow. It was a little bit away from them, so it does make that a bit more difficult. Parking continuing to put pressure deep in the orange corner, or even in the orange half in general. And Angelo going to get demoed there by Parking. Or, I'm sorry, was that was the other way around? I'm sorry. Parking getting demoed by 7th Angelo. Basically takes it off the board again, gets that nice little touch. And Angelo going for demos and does a fantastic job at that. Completely eliminating, I believe it was Parking from the play. And now they're down to only by 2 goals now, 3-1. Angelo looking for the pickup, gets a flick, but Creed is able to stretch for it and get the save. They do get their savior medal for that play. But Shatter Gaming still with possession now. Creed puts that off their corner and gonna slow play it. Try to get a touch. But Matthew flip reset off the backboard. But Parking still gets in the way of it. And now they're gonna counterattack downfield. Creed off the back wall. Parking comes in with the shot, but Megathy with the save. And to continue to go for it, Creed gets the pre-jump and contact off of it. Parking trying to send that one towards that. It's a good touch from Angelo. Megathy comes in with a 50. Gets a touch as far as midfield, but not past Parking at all. The shot is just a bit high. Megathy gets a touch. Parking with a little flick towards the side, but Angelo with the better positioning is gonna be able to get there, but this could be a counterattacking opportunity for Quantum. Parking off the sidewall, and they're gonna make sure that Creed does not steal it. 49 seconds left. Quantum up 4-1 in a much more comfortable game number 2 for them. Game number 1, we saw it come down to the dying seconds because we went into overtime. But in game number 2, this game got a bit out of Shatter's hands pretty early on. And Quantum playing some good defense. Oh, he's done it! Oh my goodness, the slow play from Angelo completely working out. The fake challenge. Creed just flips it right into Angelo's side. He continues with the ball, gets it into the net. Only down by 2 in 30 seconds is not an unreasonable amount of time to score 2 goals. They almost cut it down to 1 in just a matter of a few seconds. But it was a good recovery from the Quantum defense to prevent Shatter from shooting it on target. Sent outfield, Parking in no rush, gonna slow play it, take it on the wall, and that is going to be game number 2 of the series. Quantum now on match point. Oh, they're gonna get a 5th one. Creed getting their playmaker medal for that. It's a great pass, and Parking with the bicycle hit to end this one with a 3-goal lead. Got 3 Season 2 Grand Champs in this lobby. Potentially 4 if Angelo is a Season 2 Grand Champ. But at least 3. So we know we're in for some very high level matches to continue this series. As we've seen great displays from both of these teams in the first 2 games. Now, Shatter Gaming, despite the scoreline, did have more shots than Quantum. Only 1 more shot, but that is very significant when you consider that Quantum had 3 more goals than them. So Shatter really needed to take advantage of these opportunities, because from these 2 games, Quantum has gotten 9 goals, I believe it is now. So they are well aware that Quantum can score goals, and they either need to adjust to deny that many goals coming in, or they need to adjust to score more goals. Just try to outscore Quantum, which might be difficult, but those are their 2 options right now. Absolutely, Jimmy Not Hendricks, the Maryville Esports jersey, my white one that I got a little bit ago. I've only worn it on stream, I think once, so decided to bring it out for today because we've got 5 IGL matchups tonight, so a lot of content to bring to you all. The first of which is this match between Quantum and Shatter Gaming. It's an early opportunity for parking, but it's going to be sent away by the orange defense. He's still trying to get control of this ball. They don't have any boosts, but they do get a good 50 on Creed. And a great 50 on parking as well. And it allows Angelo free real estate to carry the ball down and score in the net. Little side wave dash there as well for some style points. It's very nice from Angelo. But they need to make sure that they keep the defense solid, because like I just mentioned, Quantum can score goals. 45 goals I think it was coming into this match. But for their 2v2 circuit. And Shatter, even though they've had scored 69 goals, an incredibly nice number of goals across 3 series, they've struggled more than Quantum has, mostly in game number 2. But perhaps this is the turning point for them. Oh, and can Angelo get around this one? They do pinch it across. Kind of a dangerous play to be doing on the defensive end. Parking, sending it high, gonna get the follow-up and the beat. It's across the face of the net. Angelo gets the touch, but Parking follows the play and has a better angle than their teammate. Yeah, it's a very tough situation from Angelo as they were still tracking back. Couldn't come in from a better angle to get the clearance out to the corner and away from Parking with any sort of pace. But Parking a good turn there to get it past one. It's not past Megathie in the midfield. It's going to go off the corner. Creed going to pick it up now. Oh, it's a great pinch between Creed and Megathie. But Creed, no follow-up as they got demoed just after that pinch. It's going to be a shot from Parking, but it's saved away by Angelo. Creed picks up the mid boost and turns. It's not going to be too late, actually. As Angelo's shot, not enough pace to get past Creed. Parking now Gets that pass down to Creed. Oh, it's a bit behind Megathy. But Creed with the dunk on the goal line. Quantum brings it back 2-1. A absolutely genius bump from parking off the back wall. They're the ones that put Megathy in that very unfortunate situation. And my has it worked in their favor. The close opportunity from Quantum, they make it 3. Angel now picking up the ball, looking for a dribble play, can't get it under the defense. And Creed now going to pick it up McAfee. Off the backboard, it seems awkward. They've already used their flip. It's up to parking, still off the back wall. And the orange defense going to get it away for now. Angelo continuing to follow. It's off the blue corner. Oh, it's off the corner again. And Megathy able to get a touch past parking. Oh, great! Oh, that was a beautiful flick. But it was well saved from Angelo. Quantum still trying to keep it here, trying to extend that lead to 2. Parking, good pinch, high on the wall. Oh, and they're just gonna bully Megathy the entire way through. That is the beauty of this series, really, is that both these teams have been going for physical plays, but not getting punished for it by doing it at the wrong time or in the wrong situation. These teams have, every time that they have gone for a physical play, they have had somebody in the right position to be able to cover the defense, cover any opportunities that could arise for the other team. And in some cases, they've been able to profit off of them as well. Hardly any negative consequences to the physical plays here. But Shatter Gaming gonna pull one back. 7th Angelo with a good touch there and a great follow through to beat Creed. He was coming in for a clearance. 24 seconds. They need 1 goal to send it to overtime. Megathy up for it. Up the back wall. Oh, it is so close to a double tap for Megathy. That would have been a fantastic equalizer. Easily a play of the week had it been successful. But unless they could keep it up, that will be the end. And Quantum going to take the sweep over Shatter Gaming here in the US East 2v2 circuit. Shatter so close to getting an equalizer there. Just narrowly missing that double tap on the blue backboard. But absolutely well played from Quantum, making it a very comfortable game number 2 for them, but still managing to hold on in games 1 and 3. And Shatter Gaming really putting up a solid fight. It got a little bit away from them in game 2, but overall it was very close. And I'm sure Shatter will consider themselves unlucky to have not taken a game off of Quantum. But they still find themselves in a good position to make playoffs. They've already got those 3 wins that I've been talking about this week. And they've got another 2 weeks to add on to that. So plenty still to go for this Shatter Game Queen. But Quantum, the one with the 4-0 record now. And I'm sure that will put them at the top, or near the top, if not at the top of the table. And I'm sure that they've pretty much guaranteed themselves a playoff spot with that win. I think even with 32 people in a division, four wins would guarantee you a spot.